for a short time today, but we're going to be doing a bit of work on the storage system again. Offload these. I'll actually come over here and drop off the Smite Sword that doesn't have looting, because the farm overloads when you're using looting. Doing this. That's not good. I think this is from when I broke the Rotten Flesh chest yesterday. I think some of it just popped in. So. Oh. Wanted to make sure it didn't overload, so I added more. And then broke several of them also. I AFK'd the farm overnight and got up to like level 270. And then I got on this morning and promptly walked off the edge. So I lost all of those levels. Had to reset my Ender Pearl Stasis Chamber to chunk load the bamboo farm. And then I got it set back up. And today we're going to be working on the storage system some. I believe, if I remember correctly, we might actually have enough chests to do everything now. Because we pretty much got to AFK this farm overnight as well. I think this is enough. We need 70 by 5 hoppers. And 70 or so. I'm not exactly sure on the number of wedges. I know it's more than 64. Pretty sure it's around 70. Yeah, we got to put in hoppers across all of this and this side over here. I've got to fix up the floor also. But yeah. We're going to see if I can get these hoppers in. Storage system won't be done today, but if I can get all the hoppers in, that'll make it much easier for me to continue. We make iron. We make hoppers. And more hoppers. I need a lot of hoppers. I should probably tear apart this version of the storage system, but I don't want to mess everything up. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, so that is 5 stacks of hoppers. We're gonna get a 6th stack of hoppers in. We're gonna hope that 6 stacks of hoppers is enough. But I kinda doubt it. Actually, screw it. We're gonna get however many this iron turns into. Okay. Well, I don't know why I have bamboo in my inventory, but we're going to offload into the system and get more chests out of it. Here, bamboo. Now, the chest system did have a heavy startup cost. I did use a bamboo thing for like 2 hours of my 8-hour AFK. We're somewhere close to there. Yes, double chest. Drop off these chests. We're gonna drop that off in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. have any hoppers in here already? I do, cool. Okay, we're starting off with 9 stacks of hoppers, and we will see what the numbers come out to when we're done. Oh, I'm supposed to have offloaded those. Okay. Oh, I need a block. I don't have a block. Well, we're going to take these and hope that we have enough platforms. Yeah. We got this intersection on this side done. Oh, don't get the next bit. So we will actually take in. This should be a decent amount of hoppers to get started. And here. This feels wrong. Okay, gotta check something up here because this looks incorrect to me. We're gonna test on this one. We have 1, 2, 3. Okay, the hoppers are correct. I just only thought I had 1 layer of hoppers on there. I didn't realize I had 2. Okay, fine. I guess I'll go this way. So here we go. God damn it. Okay, now we're going to come up here and we're going to fix this since I can't fall through it again. Here. I believe I need composters on all of this also. Eventually, this entire wall will be filled so that from the front it is visible. I also still need to fill in these chests. Also F3B. Nope. Oh, that's our one, F3B. Okay. Okay. Gotta figure out how I want to set up the chunk loader since they need to be higher up. I can't just put them at the bedrock level because whenever you die, you're gonna have to reset them. And that's not very fun. I don't think I needed this. This is one of the ones where it should cycle back and forth. Ooh, and this one should also wiggle back and forth. Because these are things that are not accessible from the outside. They're just like stuff I want to collect. I've also got that over there and another one in the back. So here, I've got to make these things zigzag. Let's go ahead and get this wall done though. Damn it. Okay. Here. Now we get over here done. This is another spot I'm going to have to come back to later and make sure I've got everything set up how I want it. Because it could also end up extending further. Rather, I know it is going to extend a bit further. Because in here, this is where we're going to put the brewing station. And we're going to have a bunch of the brewing materials come down over here. So I know I've got to go a bit further. Ah, shit. Need to do that one first. Okay. Okay. These are the ones that get sorted weird. Ooh. Do I have it to where you can access back here or not? I think the answer's not. I do have these chests available, but I put up a wall here, maybe? I need to get... That's dark. It shouldn't be, but it is. Okay, so we've got all the hoppers on this wall also. So I could have swore I needed more hoppers than this. I know there's 32 on one side, and there's more than 32 on the other. So I figured it would take at least 5 stacks of hoppers, but apparently I'd already done quite a bit of things. Also, let's just put all these bones in as bone meal. And get some more chests. you. Let me come down so I can pick up my tools. Here. No, the ender pearls stay. We're going to leave the rest of this so I don't mess things up. And we're going to turn on the timer. Now we should be getting bamboo more. It grows all the way up to the top and then pops. And some of the other ones nearby. When they grow, things happen. We're good. Okay. I do still need more chests. So we've got that. I've also got to make up some shelves and decide how I want to do those. Also, yeah, those hoppers in the back really do help with the illusion. And they help on that. Now we come up here and a lot of that is hidden still. Okay. Okay, so I still want things to happen. Maybe I do like dark slabs here, so the light can still be let through, but it doesn't end up blocking. But there's not the whites visible, because then the slabs get the bottom half, while the hoppers get the top half. These numbers seem really low. Because 5 times 60... So even 3 times 64. Yeah, we do have 3 and a bit more. However, it still seems low. Oh wait, no, it's not 64 because I've got the corners to do still. Okay. Give me a full stack also. Okay. Here, this first one goes in there. I do need more chests because I also have to take this down a few levels. Okay, so that'll put everything into this chest. I mean, I can also have it cycle down a bit, so we have access on the other side. Okay, we gotta check. See how things look. You can kind of tell sometimes that there's more chests over there, but not really. And especially once I get that back wall in, it'll be even harder to tell. I need some chests. Technically, we're going to start with these over here. And count on how I have it. Okay. That one. Nope, nope, can't do that. Okay. Sure. Now we get over here. Why? Why did I get disconnected? Okay, looks like the server went down. Why did my server turn off? Is it restarting? Huh. Okay. I guess I gotta restart it. Okay. I'll be back in just a minute once I get this brought back up. Okay. Maybe not. Okay. Guess I'll be back again. I AFK'd last night and didn't close and reopen the game, so I'm pretty sure that's what the problem is. Just it ran out and it needs me to actually restart it. Okay. Let's get this up and running. Where is it? There we go. Now we fix the size. Multiplayer. Join the world. Okay. Yep, there we go. Everything exists now. Got the trickle down here. Oh. Okay. Got that. I've got to fix this. Okay. So goes this way and this way. This goes here, here, here. We've got 4, 5, I think 7 wedges. That is stuff I need for my builds. That way I can siphon it off from the group storage system I'm building. Okay. That one. Okay. Here we go. Here, here, here. Q and here. I put in a wedge there to have this pillar look like it's complete. And then I need a few more wedges. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Shovel. Shovel. It's just chest of stairs. So that's the point I'm at in the game. Oh yes, gotta put this together correctly. There we go. Okay. I could have it to where this is open. I could also make it to where I have a third wedge here that is hidden. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I could also have something where I can split up like I know the slime balls and redstone are used in both redstone components and in potions. And then glowstone would go in lighting, but also in potions. Hmm. I don't know if I have some blue chests left over. I think I do. Okay, yes. Dark prismarine. Hmm. Okay, dark prismarine. I don't think I actually need any of those. I do not have a hoe with me. I do need to get some of the wood and some of the leaves here, so pull some of these out. I don't need much of these leaves. Okay. Here, we break that. Go ahead and break you. Do this. Here. I want to make sure this vein looks like it's moving through properly. And so now we have access to this chest. Actually, I should probably make this a hidden one, because it's effectively a hidden one anyway. So it would be here. And this pillar will look better if it looks like it's 3 by 3 instead of weird L shape. Oh wait, I actually need to take all of this out, because this needs to be the other type. Okay. Okay. Chests. Shit, that's not where I needed those. Okay. We will still be using this. Drop you in here. Do, oh no, do the wood there. And we do this here and here. The wood here, here. Okay, so we have a double wide thing for, what is it called? Yeah, we have a double wide bit here. Ooh, and if I also, because this is inset by 2, right? Yeah. But really, it's inset by 1, and then we have to have this here for the water stream. So it looks inset by 2. Okay. It looks like I have space for a third wedge, but I'm not sure if I'm actually going to use that. Because this is going to be a potion making room over here. We'll have potions that are pre-made get moved over here. Using a golem sorting system to sort my non-stackables. So we'll have some pre-made potions. We'll have potion ingredients. I'm half tempted to make one of these nether wart. But I'm not sure what all needs to go in. I might make it nether wart and glowstone. And then have the other one be all the little bits. But I'm thinking like over here we're having redstone. We're going to have glass blocks probably, and then lighting blocks. Because those are things that could be used in redstone with a lot of the lights and glass. And then we'll have leaves, because leaves can be used in redstone. And then we're going to have the 11 wood types. But I don't actually know the rest of it. I'm going to have to ask my brother and his friend who also get on this server how they want it done. I am kind of thinking about somewhere around like here or so, having a chest in the back to make sure the items go in. Actually, I just need to look up everything that goes into potions and split them up between these two in ways that seem correct. I'm not sure about having a third wedge back here, though, because I can't think of a... I don't think I would need 15 double chests of stuff to make potions at any point. And then we need to set up the what's it called? The bonus thing, not bonus, non-stackable, that's not quite right. Oh yeah, this little 3x3 pillar looks great, and it actually looks like it could support this. That 2x2 didn't necessarily look like it could support that ring, but making it look like it's a 3x3, yeah. Yeah, that feels like a pillar that could support this. Especially since there will also be walls in the back and you have the entire pyramid structure on the outside. Yeah, I think that looks nice. Yeah, it looks like a 3x3 over here. This room's probably even bigger than you need. However, I'll set up things, and I might be able to even put in a auto brewer. Like if you need a lot of things, you can have it set up to automatically brew things. You'll just have to put in what you actually need up top. Ooh, I might actually have it be over here and just have like all the potions up there come over and then have another golem sorting system behind the scenes, moving things back and forth in this spot to split up finished potions. Okay, because we're also going to have someone come with books. Cause I think I can put one enchanted book in up there, and we'll get all the different book types. I actually do need to start getting some copper golems going for the sorting system. So we will come down here and grab copper. It should be this chest. Yes. You. We really need you, which is a little annoying. I might need to swing by the trial chamber and mine some of that out. But 23 little golem statues should be more than enough for now. I need pumpkins and shears. And we will come over here. Make sure there's no chests nearby for them to be messing with. This should be a good enough spot, I think. Oh, we should actually check to see if we have any more of these, because we might. In here. No copper in there. Or there, okay. Okay. So now we put you up. Need the shears and the pumpkins. Yeah, we will come over here. It's an area with not a lot. Okay. And now we Okay. Yep, they're immediately oxidizing as soon as they get off the chests. Okay. Now we give the double chest, and we drop in. I'll pull those out. Oh, you need a normal chest to put them into. Sorry. Here. Oh, 23. Yeah, 23. Also, my brother's gonna get online and wonder what's happened over here. We will. I'll just hit this setup over here. We're gonna go ahead and annoy these guys. That is on my shovel. Metal. Okay. So now we set up oxidized chest, hopper, normal chest. So now things will cycle there. Because these golems are still going to have to age. So this will give them something to do. We will go ahead and drop that in. This will give them all something to do over here. I think I'll break these guys up and just drop them in that chest too. That way my guys over here have something to do with a lot of things. There's the guys. And we'll let these guys move around while transporting their siblings. Everyone should get transferred from one chest to the other, and hopefully that pile of copper golems ends up solidifying. Okay, I really don't have a lot of space to put things in, so I've got to think on how I'm gonna divide and conquer. We gotta figure out the exact minimum blueprint for this. Because we will have a double chest. Which I want to try to see if I can fit one at each portal, but I don't think so because of the redstone for this. I'm pretty sure I don't have the space to put one at each portal, so I'll have to put a chest at the portals and have it move things over. Okay. Nope, I need the inside. Okay. So, the chest is here. Nope. We're here, this level. If we put an ender chest on each side of the portal, we put an ender chest on one side of the portal, and we put our double chest for the system on the other side. So you can access your ender chest immediately, or you can put in other things over here. It can't be on this. I do have a little bit of space for up and down movement, but not really. Especially since I kind of want to see if I can keep the hoppers as high up as possible. That way there's less problems when I get to the end. Because I'd rather not need to drop our elevator. But if I have to, I will have little copper golem elevator with a bunch of guys. Also, if I just move a little further and I put them here and over there. If I have it dropped down by one, actually no, I could have it run through this. That way I have it over here, and then it goes down by one, and I can have it run on the outside here. That way there is no blocks. Also, oh, I have wool here holding up the black concrete instead of slabs. I didn't even realize that. So I'm pretty sure everywhere other than right here, it's slabs. But I have the black wool right here. Okay. Yeah, we've got this. I have the chests in to lead into this system. Have it so they can drop off at any... Ooh, shit. I'm pretty sure it needs to be one higher than here, which should be okay. Unless... Actually, no, if a hopper minecart can pick up from the things right here. Don't know if it can or not. But if it can, then this does not work. Unless I raise it all the way up. Then it'll be 2 higher, which should be fine. It will be what is holding up these things. It'll be what's holding up the black concrete as the hoppers. I also will not be able to put any composters on them to stop lag. Actually, I'm not going to be able to put them at that level. Okay, so it's going to need to be this one here that goes underneath the portals. Yeah, it's going to have to be this one here that goes underneath the portals. And when I go across here and swing by, I think I'm just going to have a ring of chests around where any of them are drop-off chests. If I understand how things work correctly, I can make it to where any chests in this little outside ring are drop-off chests. You just throw your junk in any of them, and it'll get over there and get sorted. And I can put a shulker box unloader. Okay, because we need a shulker box unloader over here, and we need a shulker box unloader over there. And if I do things correctly, I should also probably have one here and here, so that this side doesn't need it. Or maybe I just do all the way back here in the corner a shulker box unloader for anything on this sides. Because I don't have the space to do one any further out, I don't think. Um, yeah, would have two shulker box unloaders that are sent through before it gets over to that corner where it does copper golem stuff before being sent back across to be sorted down below. It would take quite a bit of time to get things moved, which would be a little annoying, but you could drop off anything up here and then it'll appear down there. Um, yeah, this is a communal storage system. Only put stuff in here that you're fine with anyone using. If you throw your diamonds in here, other people will use them. Most specifically me, because I'm going to have the thing that sorts out diamonds be in a separate spot. Yeah, because we'll have diamonds there. I will probably have like the weird ores around also. Anything super collectible. Um, armor trims. Actually, I might put armor trims over here so that if I need to, it's easy enough to come back into the back and access them if someone wants one. But yeah, this is quite nice. But yeah, then I have this outside ring where I can do things. Ah, yes. Chests. Here, here, here. Drop in these things. In those and dark prismarine. Chests. Oh, nope, not you. You messed up. Okay. Oh, oh. I think I should be able to set up something back here where if these ever get full, it makes shulker boxes. Then have that go into the bottom, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. But I think I could put shulker box loaders back here. Actually, no. I don't think there's a way to make a one-wide shulker box loader. If there is, that would work. Also, if there's a two-wide, I think I could make that work as well. Two-wide stackable. Okay. Yes. I won't have shulker boxes up there, but from over here And over here, I might have things get transported to where shulker boxes are this corner. Also, shulker boxes are also non-stackable. So I could have the shulker boxes be separated or emptied and then just put into the same line and have the golem sort out the shulker boxes. However, if they're already sorted, I might just have them come down and have shulker boxes around this. However, this is over here, so I might see about having shulker boxes be the center on this side and that side. We do shulker boxes. Maybe have those be the only chests that face out. Yeah, because you drop off your shulker boxes, it gets unloaded, then it comes over here and over here. I could also technically do it on these two sides as well and take out the center sections. And, well, actually, no, the problem with that is I can't fit a shulker box unloader back here. At least, I don't think I can. However, I might be able to if I'm taking out redstone back here. So if we take out a 4 wide piece, and if we take out the 2 wide underneath the portals, I'm once again needing to look to see if there's different shulker box unloaders, because I could easily have it be taller and narrower if it'll work that way. However, I could also just drop it back here, because we go here. How much lower is this? So lower than that floor. Yeah, I've got some space here, so I could technically do a shulker box unloader underneath like the stairs here. Have one. However, it would go pretty low, and I would probably need to have like the copper golem things in these opposite corners to raise the pieces back up. But yeah, I've got to look up different shulker box unloaders, see if there's any that are like flat or vertical instead of being kind of boxy like the one I built over here. Because this one's definitely a bit boxy. Yeah, because we go from our chest, and we have this thing just to separate the shulker boxes. And I honestly don't know if I could make this any smaller. But, like, so right here, I could have this turn, and we could have a 2 by here. Chest, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. A 2 by 4 thing that is a vertical slice to pull out the shulker boxes immediately, and then we have things move across. Which actually, if I'm doing something like that, the chest would actually be lower than the storage system all the way around, I think. Which would be a little bit annoying to actually have to move them back up. But I could do that over here by the copper golem bit. Have some copper golems that move the items up, and then have them sort and bring stuff down. I'll have to figure this out. Yeah, because I'll need like 2 or 3 chests for them to drop stuff in, with hoppers going underneath to get to the main copper chest for the actual sorting system to do. Or actually, I've got the bulk things that they have to run by also, which might actually end up needing to be out and up. I'm not entirely sure on that. I also still need to make the roof here and make the water column so you can get up to it. And hopefully make a little breeze farm I could do so that I can, what's it called? So I can have launchers to go up to fly. But yeah. I need to make shelves. Here. We don't need a lot, but we do need quite a few shelves. I will still need a lot of hoppers, because we've got to figure out... I've got to be moving items around. Go ahead and take this one out too. Most of the shelves are probably going to be the white ones. Okay. Yeah, I gotta set up some farms around this ring. Actually, if I can have things at roughly this level for moving the hoppers back and forth, it would also help me diagnose any sort of problems. However, I might have some issues around this farm. Actually, no, because I just have the drop-off chests there that have a simple drop-down that lead over into the main chests that do the unboxing and sending. Okay, this could actually be really cool. Finally figuring out how I want this input system to work, and I think this could be really cool. Okay. Oh yeah, and if I do the center bits on all four sides be where you get your shulker boxes, I could also have it have like a crafting table in there and maybe a couple other things that are useful. Like a stone cutter. But yeah. Okay. Oh, that would also give me a easier way to transition this wall down. Because the darkest bit would actually be there, and I could make it look good all the way down. Okay. Oh, and it would bring the indent out. And it looked like there were more pillars. 4 really sturdy pillars and 3 medium pillars. Actually, if I have things inset, it would look like the pillar comes almost all the way down. And then just is like floating on stuff, which might not look good. But if I make it 4 wide, I might have a problem with not having enough space, but I don't think so. Oh yeah, that would also give me a really good reason to not do anything else over here. Because I just have leaves, and then I have the 11 wood types, and then that would have 3 open slots before the 4, because that's 30. So yeah, leaves, 11, that's 12, and then yeah, 15. Oh wait, no, because it's 30 and I'm taking out 4, so I'd actually put all of the wood over there and have no space for extra. I'm not sure how I feel about that, though. Okay. I've still got to figure out the minimum width for a shulker box unloader. Oh, wait, I can also do the 2 wide, I think, for the pillar. I have to think about it. I might be taking chunks out of the center of these chest walls and minimizing the redstone. Oh. Do I have spots? I'm not going to have these upward pillars, I don't think. Let's see. What was the next? Shelves. Need shelves. Shelf is just stripped. Okay. Wasn't sure if it needed to be the stripped every side piece. Okay. Okay. So now we make shelves. Not all of... That's not the one. Not all of them will be blue. But we're going to get started with some shelves that are blue. And we're going to do those on these edges. So this one, we're going to do a blue shelf. Ah, yes. We have to actually look through these. Because some of the items would have fallen down. But yes, you go there, and then these wood types will each have a shelf of their own color. We're doing 4, yes. 3, 4, 5. We do 5 out? I think 5 out being... Ooh, not 5. We'll do 3 out being blue. We'll do all of these ones back here being blue. It's supposed to be round. Yeah, we'll do 4, actually. Oh, I put these chests in the wrong spot. Okay. These are supposed to be double chests, yes, but they're supposed to be set back here. Okay, so here. Really glad I didn't put hoppers on these yet. Okay. 4. Yep. We do a 4th here. I could do a second one here and just have this be the warped wood section. I can do the 2 nether woods and then the others instead of the other way around. But ooh, is there a bamboo shelf? Bamboo. Pale. Spruce. Acacia. Okay, there is a bamboo shelf. Yes. I need to get some of each type of wood and make shelves. think I actually had enough of the blue wood while I was here. Yeah, I think I probably did. Okay, so here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here, we put those in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cherry, acacia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oak. Oh no, this is jungle. I actually don't have enough jungle. I'll just take that. Drop that in. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had jungle. We've got 2 stripped jungle, but no logs. Let's do more. Dark oak. Bamboo. Oh, bamboo. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shoot, and then we also need the mushroom stem stuff. So if I do leaves and then mushroom, I can do it. That gives me 3 blue shells on the edge. Okay, so I'll take the 3rd blue shelf. So leaves. Oh, leaves, roots, and so leaves, muddy roots. Muddy root. I'll take the most generic leaf. Actually looks like it's jungle to me. The mud roots jungle. And we'll take these. I'll do that for that bit. Oh, I do also want to get some pale logs, probably. I might do dark oak, though, for the rest of the shelves. You... Okay, so if we do here... We do... Oh. We do 1, 2, 3. Leaf. Oh, this should be the red one. That way it doesn't blend in too much. Yeah. That should be the red one. Gonna come out onto the glass with these. Okay. Okay. And now we take the axe. It is efficiency 5, okay. Okay. Oh, yes. I do not have the jungle wood I need, so we need to go chop out a section for that. That's all we're gonna do for right now. Oh wow, didn't expect to get up here. And jungle shelf. We do need a third blue shelf. And then would be crimson after that. And then I actually get to pick my order here. If I try to have a rough gradient. Oh, pink. There's 11 wood types, but there's 2 already used. Okay. So if I set this up, we would go mangrove over, then white cherry acacia. That would be you, you, you. Oh, I don't have bamboo. Oh, this actually doesn't work because I want bamboo over here, so it's easiest to get it up from the farm if I turn it off of chest mode. board. Okay. Bamboo blocks. Bamboo shelf. Oh wow, this doesn't go there. Here. So that is my rough gradient if I do the woods that way. We need to put in the log, the sapling, and like a door or something. Log, sapling, stair. Log, sapling, slab. Something to show that it has all the parts of the wood also. It'd have everything other than boat would be in there. Server will be restarted. Back to serverless. Okay. Do I actually need to keep going for the day, or do I think I'm probably done for the day? I was going to be on for another 20 minutes or so, but little server restart. I think that I will actually just be done for the day. I will see y'all tomorrow. I think I should be playing with my brother tomorrow for about 4 hours or so, maybe 5. And we'll try to organize the storage system in a way